Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Colorado Sports TV's coverage of this WFA playoff game between the Mile High Blaze and the Sin City Trojans. My name is Scott Sledgester. I'm the producer of the game's broadcast. We don't really have an actual qualified announcer, I'm afraid. We'll try to do my best, but I also tend to just keep my mouth shut and let you just hear the sounds of the game as if you were here at the stadium yourself. Got the Blaze down for us in blue and orange, getting themselves all psyched up for this exciting game. Sin City is across the field in black and gold. Sorry about the vibrating clock there. It's an old school scoreboard and it's not playing nicely with my camera. If it becomes too distracting, let me know in the chat room and we'll see what we can do. It's chilled off a little bit tonight. We've had a couple microbursts of rain here. We weren't supposed to get any, but just simply clouds. But Mother Nature decided to give us just a few seconds, a few drops here and there. Nothing too bad.
Receiving for the Trojans, number 2, Maria Rodriguez, number 27, Tone.
Got the house announcer next door. He's all excited here. So first kick is about to get underway.
Return of 5 yards. First and 10 for the Trojans on the 20.
So the offense, the Trojans, takes the field for the first time here tonight. We'll see how they do matched up against the Blaze's defense, which was pretty unstoppable, or pretty unrunnable, I should say. They shut down most of the teams they've faced this season so far. We saw them against Utah, and Utah really wasn't able to go anywhere. And as we see, neither is Sin City on that one. They get backed up about 8 yards.
No yards on the run. Second
Oh,
down.
no, they're going to give her they're going to count some of her forward momentum here. They're going to put her right back at the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10 here, still on the 20. 23, excuse me. The Blaze think they've got a turnover here. Number 44 came out of that scrum there, all pumped up.
Football on the play. Recovered by the Blaze. Number 90, C.C. Adams.
And they do have a turnover here thanks to a fumble. So the Blaze will take over here. 1st and 10 on the 21-yard line of Sin City. This could be dangerous here. But we get our first opportunity to see what the Sin City defense is now like. So that'll be fun. Me, I like good football. I like close games, back and forth, good offense, good defense on both teams, just knocking it through. And honestly, that's kind of what I'm hoping to see here. I'm not big on the blowout games. Not always as much fun to watch. So it comes out from under center. Look, drops back, passes, nice tight spiral. but she's overthrown. Either timing wasn't quite right or they just missed the target there. A little bit overthrown. So that's going to give a 2nd and 10 here, still on the 21-yard line. She's going to take that one to the outside, but the defense is there. She picks up a couple, though, but not. Oh, it is enough for a first down. Sorry, I guess I lost track of where they started from. Yeah, that was a nice run. Picks up the necessary yardage to get the first down. Moves the chains down the field. So they're sitting just outside the 10-yard line here. Threatening to not. Yeah, they're threatening to take that goose egg off their scoreboard here. Handoff to the right, didn't really go anywhere. The defense saw it coming. Might have actually been a loss of about half a yard there. Yeah, pushed them back to the 11-yard line. Okay. This pole's going to get in the way here. You got to figure something out. That pass was incomplete. Oh, maybe I need to move. Oh, blitz by the defense, catches the quarterback unaware, pushes her way, way back for the 4th down. She's pushed all the way back to the 18-yard line. She's trying to outrun the coverage. In the end, she ends up keeping it to herself, sweeping left. Couldn't find anyone open. So she is able to push that through. And she's able to pick up that first down. Oh, I was mistaken. She was unable to pick up the first down. So it's going to be a turnover on downs here, pushing Sin City back Well, they're going to take over on the 10-yard line. We got 90 yards to go. She's scrambling to her left. Wasn't able to find anyone open and eventually gets pushed out of bounds on the 14-yard line. So she's able to pick up a couple.
5-yard gain by Johnson on the run. Second down.
She is scrambling to her left. In the end, was not able to find anywhere to get rid of the ball, so she steps out of bounds with it.
Fourth down of bounds.
We're going to reset the.
Second down, Trojans. Third down.
Oh, they're calling it a loss of 4. So 3rd and 11 now.
Completed pass to Johnson. Flag on the play.
Illegal hands to the face. Offense number 70. Half the distance. Remains third down.
Number 24, Glenn on the tackle. Fourth down, Trojans.
Well, so far the Blaze defense has not given the Trojans any opportunity to get out of their own red zone. So they're going to. They're going for it on 4th. Oh, nice catch. She's able to pick up the first down, but as soon as she turned to try to pick up some additional yardage, she got laid out. But that was enough for a first down.
Complete to Tisma for the Trojan first down.
Very nice. Second and, let's see here. Second and 15. With 8:53 left in the first period. First quarter. Folks, I'm sorry about this. I've got hockey on the brain today. We were doing some preseason prep work for our coverage with the CSU Rams hockey team earlier today, so I'm saying periods instead of quarters. Sin City's quarterback rolls out to her right and ends up getting rid of the ball. She had a receiver in the area who was trying to backtrack in it to get it, but that is unsuccessful attempt, so we're going to bring a 2nd and 15.
Third down.
Excuse me, 3rd and 15. She's scrambling, trying to find a receiver. In the end, she does let it go, but only a gain of about 5. Not going to be enough for first down. Brings her back up to the first stick. So it's going to be 4th and 10 here. We'll have to see if they go for it again. Last time they had a 4th down, they were able to pick up the first with a great pass. We'll have to see if they're going to try for it again or if they're just not going to tempt fate and send their punter out and try to drive the Blaze back into their own territory. Well, it looks like they're going to go for it. Oh, I apologize. I'm mistaken. They did punt it. Oh, it takes a Blaze bounce. It initially hit the ground right on the 50-yard line, but it bounced back nearly to the 40. And in the end, they're going to settle in. It looks like somewhere around the 45, 44-yard line. 41-yard line. That's what they're going to call it. Okay. So 1st and 10 for the Blaze on the 41. I'm going to see if I can't try to get a rosters for these two teams here during halftime. I apologize. I'm here by myself tonight, and it's a bit of a juggling act.
Accordingly, by rule, the ball will be placed at the point of first touch.
Well, she's going to keep it herself. She picks up the first down, and she's still going midfield as she's trying to cross over. Finally goes out of bounds around the 15-yard line.
Larry on the smooth 25-yard run. First down, Blaze.
The result of the play is a first down. Sideline warning for the Trojans.
Oh, she pitches out to the left, trying to turn the corner here, and she is able to beat the defense to the pylon. So the Blaze jump up 6-0 here with 6:19 left in the first quarter. So will the Blaze kick the extra point or go for two? Oh, I just realized that those trees on the other side have gotten a little big enough. That is good through the uprights. So Blaze are up 7-0.
Extra point is good. Let me stop.
As I was saying, I just realized that these trees on the other side have gotten large enough that we can no longer see the DIA airport. It's right over there. A couple of those trees are now blocking our view. It's turned out to be a lovely evening. As I said earlier, we did have a little bit of rain early.
So with the kickoff for the Blaze, the return for the Trojans, number 1 Johnson, number 2 Rodriguez.
Okay, Blaze are going to kick off after scoring. She's going to receive it back on the 10, brings it up to 15. Not 15, that was a 25. Finally gets pushed out of bounds around the 26-yard line, 27-yard line.
First and 10 Trojans.
So the Trojans will be first and 10 here on the 27. Handoff to the left, but the defense is right there, pushing her back, no gain.
Johnson with the carry, for no gain, second down.
Sin City's going to come out to the right, to the left, one in motion, hands off. So she's going to try to turn the corner, is not able to, pushed out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. Looks like number 1 for the Trojans here had the ball. Numbers are a little hard to read here. Yep, that was number 1. She had a nice
Johnson
run.
with the carry, for first down. First down Trojans.
Blaze defense is looking for it now. They've matched up. Sin City's going to come 3 to the right, 1 to the left. It snaps a little high. She steps back. Under pressure immediately. She lets the ball go after she gets out of the pocket. so it's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 here from the 37.
Incomplete pass by Eldridge. With pressure from Wiesman. 2nd down, Trojans.
Pass out to the right. It's a little bit of a looper, but she is able to bring it in to number 11. She does pick up a couple yards here. Brings her up to the 40.
Pass is complete to Eldridge for a gain of 3. 3rd down, Trojans.
It's going to be 3 and about 7 here. Going to the eye. But it's a fake handoff. Oh! That pass was just a little bit high. She got it over the defense, but unfortunately, just a little difficult for her receiver to bring down. So we are looking at 4th and 7 here, midfield. We'll have to see what they're going to do. Yeah, they brought their punter out. But they've got 2 wideouts going. One left, one right. So we'll have to look for the fake, but no fake. Pretty decent punt, actually. And it's a live ball. She's going to play it. Breaks one tackle. Oh, she's able to turn the corner. One more to beat, and finally brought down just over the 50-yard line. So the Blaze are going to take possession here on the 47. Blaze will start their drive on the 47 here of Sin City. So not a bad kick, but not a bad run either. Sorry about that, folks. As I said, sometimes the downside of being a one-man band is that you got a little too much juggling to go.
On the run for gain of 5. 2nd down, Blaze. Timeout, Trojans.
Timeout. Trojans. First start timeout of the half.
While they take a timeout, we shall as well, and be right back, folks. Well, folks, welcome back. He's had a nice run there, able to pick up about 5.
Warrior on the run. Gain of 3. Third down, Blaze.
I think my angle's a little bit better than the house guy. He's all the way to the right into the stadium, but he might be right. He might be right. Looks like we got about 3rd and 1.5 yards to go here for the first down. The Blaze are able to get to the 35-yard line. They will have it. Easily, and then some. They push off to about the 17.
One tail on the run for first down, Blaze, first down!
The officials calling for the clock to get started again after the chain gang was able to reposition themselves. So the Blaze will come up. They've got 1 left, 1 right, 2 in the backfield. She's going to take this snap, pitch out to the halfback who's got the blockers and able to pick up. Well, she's all the way down to the 10, so she was able to pick up about 8 yards on that.
Almost run. 5-yard gain. Second down, Blaze.
Oh, they spotted her on the 11. Okay. I'm set up on the 45 of the other side, so sometimes these angles are a little more difficult to call precisely, as we're under a minute left in this first quarter. Same formation, 1 left, 1 right, 2 in the backfield. This time, though, she's going to roll left, pitch out. Oh, jump ball went up. They're going to call it an incomplete pass. She wasn't able to come down with it with control before.
Intended for number 81, Davis. Ball incomplete. Flag on the play.
And she's taking herself out. She's limping here. Hopefully it's not nothing too bad.
Holding on the offense, number 88.
Trainers are immediately there with her.
Remains secondary.
Oh, the holding charge is going to push them back to about the 21-yard line. So they're looking at, let's see here. 2nd and 14, it looks like. And they're going to run right this time. Able to pick up a couple.
Hot day on the run. Gain of 6. Third down, Blaze.
All right, we are back at it, and there's the buzzer. It brings us to the end of the first quarter. So, folks, we're going to take a quick break while they reset the field. Thanks so much for watching Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Mile High Blaze versus the Sin City Trojans. We'll be back in just a moment, folks. Well, folks, welcome back here to the start of the second quarter. We're at Five Star Stadium in Thornton. The Mile High Blaze are hosting the Sin City Trojans in round 2 of the WFA playoffs. This should be the final home game of the season for the Blaze. She's going to roll out to her right, take that out of bounds directly. She's going to pick up a few yards there.
Lowry on the run. Gain of 1. 4th down, Blaze.
It's like about 4th down and 4. In the end, she's just going to throw it away. Wasn't able to get to her open receivers.
Lowry with the incomplete
She had a lot of pressure on her, chasing her down.
1st and 10 Trojans.
So there'll be a turnover on downs here. Going to be setting them up on about the 12-yard line, I believe. We'll see if the Trojans are going to be able to have any better luck in the second quarter than they did in the first.
Johnson on the carry for no gain. 2nd down.
Quick pass out to the left. She's able to move ball forward a little bit. She picks up a few yards here. Gets out to the 15.
Mildred completes to Rodriguez for a gain of 4. What'd you say, Blaze? 3rd down. Mildred's pass intended for Dixon. Ball's incomplete. 4th down.
Oh, I'm not sure if she touched that, and that's a live ball. If she did, she's going to pick it up on the 37. And the Trojans are going to make her pay for it. They end up bringing her down on the 31-yard line.
No yards. First down play.
A little slow to get up, but she's going to walk off under her own power.
Return. We block in the back. On the receiving team. 10 yards from the spot. First down.
Oh, that's going to hurt. So that'll push them back to the 20. Blaze are going to come out. One left, one right. One in the backfield, but they got a tight end there. Oh, handoff to the left. Unfortunately, the blockers kind of outran her, and the Sin City defense was able to slip through.
Warrior on the run.
Pushed her back about a yard.
Second down, Blaze. Hockaday with the run. We're getting 11. Blaze first down. Injury on the field.
You know, folks, while they're attending to the injured player, we'll go ahead and take a quick break. Thank you for watching Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Blaze versus Trojans. Well, folks, welcome back. They have got her back up, and she's walking off the field under her own power. She's kind of holding her left arm a little funny, so we'll have to see if it's a shoulder issue or what. But the trainers are over there with her now, so she should be fine. So we'll get back underway. 1st and 10 here on the 35-yard line. Blaze line up 1 left, 1 right, 2 in the backfield. Seems to be a standard lineup for them. Hands off to number 44, but she is not able to go anywhere. In fact, it's a loss of 5 by the time they actually bring her down. But it looks like forward momentum, they're going to call it a loss of 3.
Going tail on the run for the Blaze. Second down.
So 2nd and 13 here. Just over 10 minutes left to go in the second quarter.
Down the run. Gain of 4. Third down.
Well, the line judge called that one dead. He's saying offsides by the Blaze. False start.
5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
So that'll back them up even more. Put them on the 29-yard line. So 3rd and 16 to go. Well, that was an incomplete. They had her pushed way back before she was able to get rid of the ball.
Fourth down.
So 4th and 16 here. I would imagine they're going to bring the punt team out. Kick takes a Sin City, or a Mile High Blaze, excuse me, and they're going to down it on the 39-yard line.
Go with the 35-yard punt. 1st and 10, Trojans.
The other game that we're covering tonight between the Colorado Greyhawks and Metro State University is pretty much one-sided. It's just 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, and the Greyhawks are up 55-0 over Metro State. So that one's turning out to be a pretty big blowout. Oh, nice pass out by Sin City, but receiver was just not able to bring it in. Just a step or two outside of her reach.
Pass intended for Rodriguez. Ball's incomplete. Second down.
Now there is a flag on the play, or on the field here.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer, number 44 of the defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Oh. Well, I suppose that's one way to march down the field. Roughing the passer on the Blaze, so that will give the Trojans 15 yards and put them into their offensive zone for the first time. They're going to line up 1st and 10 just on the other side of the 45-yard line. 3 to left, 1 to the right. Nobody in the backfield because she's in the shotgun. She's going to take a mistargeted throw. That will be incomplete here.
Eldridge pass intended for Dixon. Ball's incomplete. Second down.
Well, who had been the quarterback is now lined up as the receiver. And number 1, the receiver, is going to go ahead and take under center. So they're switching up their lineup a little bit.
Dixon on the carry. No gain. Tackle by Searcy. What do you say, Blaze? Start down.
Oh, that pass is complete. She's able to crosses the 20 and brought down about the 18-yard line. It was a nice pass by number 1 from Sin City. Again, I'm sorry, I don't have rosters, so I'm not sure who that was.
For the first down. Tackle made by number 27, Jen Stevens. First down, Trojans.
Timeout. Blaze, the first choice timeout of the half. but offense, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Well, folks, I got to report that some people are having difficulty watching the game, and so I wanted to make sure that. So I had to disappear for a second to check that.
Johnson on the carry for a gain of 1. Second down. Johnson on the fumble recovery. What do you say, Blaze? Third down! Johnson's pass falls incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Dennis Stevens with the return. First down, Blaze.
Sorry about this, folks. Saw that one of the distribution points of the game is having some issues. So I was trying to get a link known for the rest of the folks of other places that they can watch and that are not having issues. So we're not quite sure what was going on with that, but we'll try to get that resolved as soon as we can. Blaze handoff to the right. Gain a few yards before being brought down. We had some comments about how folks would appreciate it. I would like it if I could start referring to the players' names instead of just she, and I wholeheartedly agree with that concept. I just don't have rosters. I don't know who what their names are, I'm afraid. One of the things I'm want to resolve at halftime, so that in the second half I can sound a little more intelligent here instead of such a babbling idiot. But right now I'm afraid it's just best I'm able to do. Pitches out to the left, has a blocker. She's going to try to turn the corner here. Not able to, but she was able to make some forward progress here thanks to the angle. So that is going to bring it 4th down. Let's see where the pins settle in. And about 2 yards to go.
Gain of 6. 4th down, Blaze.
Puts the ball on about the 26-yard line here. Okay, we've got a timeout here.
Timeout. Trojans. Their second Trojans timeout at the half.
And while they take a timeout, we will as well. We'll be right back as the game gets back underway. Thanks for watching, folks. All right, get back underway here now. 2:41 left in the first half. We're about to get underway. Blaze are in their standard formation, 1 left, 1 right, 2 to the back. They're trying that same play again, handoff, but this time instead of cutting the angle, she's able to turn it back up a little bit and picks up the 1st down and then some. Crosses over the 30-yard line. Takes it to about the 32.
Gain of 4. For Blaze. 1st down.
He's all excited here. Bit of a loss on that play here. Takes him back about 3 yards.
Blaze, second charge timeout. Please put 2:03 on the clock. 2:03.
All right, Blaze changed it up a little bit. They've got 2 left, 2 right, 1 in the backfield. She's going to roll right, trying to find a receiver, but in the end decides to keep it, cuts back to the right, cuts up, dodges another defender, and then decides to just slide. It's a gain of about 4 and puts her back to the original line of scrimmage.
Service the 2-minute
When they,
30-second.
before they had all the negative play there. So it's going to be 3rd and 9, and we've got a stoppage here for the 2-minute warning. Okay, she drops back. Nice pass out. Almost completed. But the defender did a great job of breaking that up.
Lowry's pass, intended for Stone, falls incomplete. 4th down, Blaze. Stone with the punt. Down by the Blaze. With 49. 1st and 10 Trojans.
I'm kidnapping your boys for the night. Is that okay? Pick them up in the morning. We're going to barbecue with my babes. Go join us. Why? That's tomorrow. Tonight's tonight.
All right. Sin City breaks the huddle, comes back up. 1st and 10 for them. They're on the 48-yard line. Got 1:30 left in this first half, and they would love to go into halftime with something. Oh, interception over the middle. Number 11 was in as quarterback that time. She had a nice spiral, but threw it directly to the Blaze linebacker. Sorry about that. So we will have a turnover here with 1:24 left in the first half.
She's all on her throat, Grandma.
Now, Blaze, their third and final timeout of the half.
Somehow she got out of trouble, passes that over, but ends up going through the receiver's hands.
Tallahassee pass intended for Stone falls incomplete. Second down, Blaze.
Well, if you're interested in a score update from the second game going on tonight on Colorado Sports TV,
Quarterback keeper.
the Colorado Greyhawks 74, Metro State University 0. Ooh, that's going to be painful for the Roadrunners. Just under 2 minutes left in that game. With the CFC, Colorado Football Conference, they have a rule that once you get down by 50, you can opt to have a running clock. It's their kind of their version of a mercy rule, I suppose. And they've gone to the running clock here, so that's.
Fourth down, Blaze.
I mean, there's not a lot of time left in that game. That is going to take a Blaze bounce, and they're going to go ahead and down it at just over the 30-yard line here. So the Trojans will take over.
First and 10, Trojans.
As we're hearing a 40-yard kick on that, so that's not bad.
Rodriguez falls incomplete. Second down.
She's scrambling, trying to get something happen. Oh, and in the end, she is brought down in bounds. Was not able to step out. But she looks like they got her back up to the original line of scrimmage.
Illegal block in the back, number 39 in the office. Penalty will be declined. Third down.
What do you say, Blaze? It's third down.
.4 seconds left to go in the half.
Timeout.
And the Trojans are going to go ahead and call a timeout.
Are you sure?
The officials were a little confused by that one as well. Okay. But they'll have time to get one more play off. Well, she scrambles out, but this time was able to get rid of the ball before the sack. But that brings us to halftime. So as we go into halftime, Mile High Blaze 7 and Sin City,
Leads 7-0.
as he said, Mile High Blaze 7, Sin City Trojans 0. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and we will be back for the start of the third quarter. Thank you so much for watching Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Women's Football Alliance.
Brothers Bar and Grill and Xfinity.
Yeah, go get something to eat, go get something to drink, but be back here in about 20 minutes, folks, for the start of the second half. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Women's Football Alliance. We're just getting started with the second half. Right now, the Blaze are up 7-0 over the Trojans of Sin City. And I gotta be honest, I don't even see the ball out there somewhere. There's so much commotion. There we go.
First down. Plus a 5-yard tackle penalty for 43.
So the Blaze will start the second half here off on the 43-yard line. I have rosters, so I will do my best to get it here. Ty Lowry ends up with the ball there. It's a nice run.
Pass is complete to Lowry. Forget as well. And the Blaze, first down!
Oh, pass was incomplete. Trying to throw it down to Lowry again.
Pass intended for Lowry. Ball's incomplete. Second down.
Well, folks, while they attend to the injured player, we're going to go ahead and step aside real quick. We will be back as soon as they get back underway. Folks, welcome back. They were able to get that they attended to the player, and she was able to walk off. It was number 00, Kenya Scott, a defensive lineman. And she was able to walk off under her own power, as you can see. And they've got both teams' trainers with her, so I'm sure she'll be fine. As we get back underway here with 13:45 left in the third quarter. It's turning out to be a beautiful night down here in Thornton. Pitch out to Lowry. She has got a lot of daylight in front of her. And she steps out of bounds on the 24-yard line. So that will bring us. Well, it's temporary stop the clock as the chain gang gets moved. Slide over a little bit, maybe you can easier see. Oh, she's able to turn the corner and stay on her feet, continuing to fight all the way down to the 5-yard line. Had the wrong angle there. That was, let's see if I can get in tight. Number 9 for.
Hockaday on the right to the left, 15 yards. First and goal, please.
That's Coco Hockaday, number 9, with that great run. Puts them within striking distance of the goal line here. So we've got first and goal here on the 11. Telsey goes under center, does a quick handoff, but not able to go anywhere. The defense just swallowed her up. Might even be a small loss on that. Yeah, they're going to back her up about a yard.
Irby on the run. No gain.
So that's second and 7 here.
With the run to the left. Lost 1. Third down.
So she did pick that yard back up again. So 3rd and 7. Well, actually, no, it looks like she picked 2 up. 3rd and 6.
Timeout, Trojans. First charge timeout of the half.
So the Trojans are going to go ahead and take their first time out of the half here. We're going to step aside real quick, and we will be back as they get back underway. Thank you for watching Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Mile High Blaze versus Sin City Trojans. Well, welcome back, folks. 11:11 on the clock here in the third quarter. The Blaze are going to line up with 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 1 in the backfield. She'll do a quick 3-step drop and try to drop it right. That was caught and a touchdown. Let's see if I can't figure out who was catching that.
Ella Essay completes the 11-yard pass to Libby Stone for Blaze.
Number
Touchdown!
8. Yeah, Libby Stone has caught that touchdown there. So they're going to line up for the extra point kick here. Trying to push it up to 14-0. And that kick is good, right down the middle of the uprights.
Extra point is up and good.
So that will put us to 14-0 here.
14-0.
The guys next door are a little excited about that. So the Blaze will kick off here to the Sin City Trojans. We'll see if they're going to be able to recover from that and march on down the field. It'd be an awful long drive back to Las Vegas if they are unable to put anything on the board. Here we go. Really nice deep kick. Takes a Vegas bounce, but she's able to pick it up. Wasn't able to turn the corner. And there is some mustard on the lettuce here. He saw something as soon as he stepped out, and that official threw that flag up way high. So we will find out here in a moment from the ref what it is. The head official is mic'd up tonight, so that makes life a little easier for us.
Personal foul. First call. 15-yard penalty. First up.
That is the second personal foul against the Blaze tonight. It's 30 yards that the Trojans have just been able to capitalize on. So they will start off here on 1st and 10 on the 39-yard line. As they march into the neutral zone. She breaks one tackle. And is able to push it halfway through. 1 second, folks.
Dixon on the carry. 5-yard gain. Second down. Dixon on the carry. Gain of 4. What do you know, Blaze? Start down!
Sorry about that. My had a crew member just arrived. The production team just arrived from the Greyhawks game, and they're gonna stick around and help me out a little bit here. Flag on the play, but it looks like we've also got a player down for the Trojans. So we're gonna do an official timeout here while they check that out, and those are the trainers for the Blaze. Are heading out, but not needed. She's just a little slow getting up. Looks like it was number 24, Marissa Glenn. So we hope everything is okay with her. Since the officials did stop the clock, she's gonna have to exit the field here and for a play. But she jogged off, so I'm guessing she just got a little winded or maybe cramped. But, oh,
15 yards from the end of the
there's our third 15-yarder for the Blaze. This one is a face mask. That will put the Trojans down to the 32-yard line. And we'll have to see what's going on with the Blaze. This is their second 15 yards they've given up in this drive alone. Quick handoff that goes nowhere. Oh, and they're saying they stripped it. That is a turnover by the Blaze.
And the fumble's recovered by number 44, Chantel Hernandez.
I didn't really see too much of a loose ball, but it's possible I was just missing it. It looked like she stripped it on the way to the ground. Either way, the Blaze come out with the ball. With 9:04 left in the third period. I keep doing that. I'm sorry, folks. It's quarters in football, not periods. I don't know why I keep doing that. This is why normally I'm a producer and a cameraman, and I let people who are much better qualified than I near a microphone. But it was me or nothing, and last time I did nothing, I got complaints. So I figured, why not? I'll give it a shot. Pitches out, trying to turn the corner, but immediately runs into the defense. It might be a game, but it looks like she got back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain. Second out.
So 2nd and 10 here from the 36. Townsend steps back, fires it off, has a nice bead on her receiver, Lowry, But the defense came in at the last second and batted that one away.
Third down.
So that will bring us to the 3rd down here. Still no gain. Still 10 yards to go. Pitches out to the left, has the blocks she needed and able to pick up some yards. Pushes it down to the 44-yard line. So that's going to be 4th and 2.
Gain of 8. Fourth down Blaze.
Have to see if they're going to go for it or if they're just going to decide to kick. If they don't make it, they don't really want to turn the ball over in their own side of the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. They've got 2 to the left, 2 to the right. They have a blocker in the backfield. Going to go. Hands over, and there is a fumble. That is a bobbled handoff. Fumbled ball, and the Trojans are able to recover. So they not only get it on loss of downs, they pick up a couple yards thanks to the fumble. So they will take over on the 40-yard line. Perhaps just inside. Looks like the 39-yard line. Trojans come to the line. They've got one to the left, one to the right, two in the backfield. Got the handoff. And she runs right up the middle. And she's diesel training it up. Finally, it takes 4 Blaze players to bring her down. Let's see, who is that? Powerful runner. You know,
Dixon on the carry. Gain of 7. Second
the
down.
house announcer just told us that it was Dixon, okay? She'll be able to pick up 7 yards on that run. So 2nd and 3. Here, they're lined up on the 32-yard line. Well, the football gods giveth, and then the football gods taketh away. Loss on that play here. Depends on the spot, but it could be as much as 3 yards. They're going to be nice and call it a loss of 2. So that should take him to 3rd and probably about 5. And the Blaze are going to go ahead and take a timeout here to regroup. So as they do, we shall as well. Be right back, folks. Thanks for watching Colorado Sports TV. Well, folks, I'm going to come back just a moment early, give you an update as to what the officials told us right after we went to that timeout. The Greyhawks. I was just talking with our producer from the other game. They just arrived. The Blaze had another 15-yard penalty called against them at the end of that, spiking by Palms, 0-0. So that will push them even further back. So it is now 1st and 10 for the Trojans on the 19. So 45 yards of this drive has been done by the Blaze. Not something you want to keep doing if you want to win this game. Oh! That is the 2nd pick for the Trojans. The Blaze has a defender and done nothing but daylight in front of her. She is going to go pick 6 on that. That is a 95-yard run. It was number 21, Larissa Oh, I'm going to butcher this, and I apologize. Escarosa is my guess on that pick six. That came with 6:02 left in the third quarter. Right now, the Blaze are up 20-0 over the Trojans, but their kicker has been dead on every game I've seen her in. And she is once again tonight, so that's going to put them up 21-0 over the Trojans.
Your Blaze now leads 21-0.
And there's still a decent-sized crowd here tonight rooting the game on. One lone couple sitting over on the Trojans side, but I assure you folks on this side, there's a few hundred people here excited about this game.
Trainer to the Trojan sideline, please. Trainer.
And they're calling the trainer over to the Trojans sideline. They've got a player down. It's impossible to see the numbers at this point, but they are working on her. See if I can't get an update as one is available. The way that she's laying down and they're working the ankle, I'm hoping it's just cramps. It's not a terribly warm night, but it's still warm enough that you need to stay hydrated. Deep kick is recovered on the 10-yard line. So Trojans have a decent run. It's a 30-yard run there. And she's got a bit of daylight in front of her. And we are going to have back-to-back touchdowns unless there's some laundry on the field. The officials have got their arms raised up. Oh, and I don't see any. For a second there, I thought I saw some, but it turned out to be the kicking tee being thrown off the field. So I believe.
With the kickoff return, 95 yards for the touchdown.
Yep, they're going to give her a 95-yard touchdown return on that kickoff. So we just trade touchdowns here. She got the couple needed blocks she had and was able to turn upfield, got to daylight, and just turned on the afterburners. So we'll get a chance to see how the Trojans kicker is.
Substitution on the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty.
Well, they're going to back the Trojans up just a little bit. 5-yard penalty on them, so they're going to try that kick again. She's going to roll out, try for two. And she's able to get to the pylon before the Blaze catch up with her. So that is a 2-point conversion. That is successful. Let's see if I can't get in.
2-point conversion is successful. Blaze now lead 21-8.
It's hard to see her numbers. And they've got funky numbers that aren't entirely filled in. So let's let her get over to the sideline a little bit more, and I'll try that again with a better angle. So we're still not sure what their kicker is like because they went ahead and ran that in. Let me try that again.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to head down to your Mile High Blazettes and get your $1 candy bar.
It's either number 1 or number 11. I'm guessing number 11 here. If it is number 11, that would be Ashley Eldridge. who's listed as a quarterback. So, yeah, that would make sense. Well, congratulations, Ashley, on that 2-point. And I'm just been informed that these are the first points that have been scored on the Blaze this year. This is first points the defense has given up. This kickoff is return. Number 4 has it. She's got some blockers. And there goes a flag, so that's probably going to be blocking in the back. It's Yo-Yo Scarcy? Carcy. All right, where are they going to mark that? Looks like they're going to put that down on the 48-yard line here. So the Blaze will get first and 10 on the 48 with 5:33 left in the third quarter.
During the run, personal foul, hitting the defensive player, number 44, 15-yard penalty from the end of the run, first down.
And that's the fourth 15-yarder the Blaze have given up. She steps back, comes under pressure, and is brought down on the 25-yard line.
So that's a sack for a loss of 6. Second down.
Start, offense, number 68, 5-yard penalty, remains second down.
The Blaze are backed up a little bit more once again. They are looking close to 2nd and 20. No. She's trying to stay on her feet, but just not able to. They're saying no gain on that carry. So still 3rd and about 20. My headset's acting a little weird here, folks. Is everyone hearing everything okay? I want to make sure there's no issues with audio. That pass is complete on the 42-yard line. She's able to bring it another 10 yards forward. So they got 1st and 10 on the 48 for the Trojans.
Tallahasee's pass is complete to number 1 Lowry for a 30-yard gain. And the play is first down.
Size on the defense. Penalty will be declined. First down.
She's able to turn that one, finally get shoved out of bounds. About the, right around the 35-yard line. I'm not sure where they're going to spot that.
Carry to the right, gain is low, and another play is first down.
Okay, the Blaze are coming up to the line now. Got 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 1 in back. Tennessee goes under center, steps back. She's looking right. Goes up the middle, hits the receiver in the hands, but let's see. Wasserman, I think. Kara Jo Wasserman, I believe.
Ball's incomplete. Second down.
She's not able to bring that one in. You know, folks, I'm just going to hold on one second. My headset's doing goofy things. Let me see. Maybe I'll have better luck with this one. She almost escaped that sack, but was not able to. Brought down for a loss of about 8 yards, looks like.
Third down.
If the audio's all messed up here, I apologize. I've lost one of my headset channels, and hopefully you folks aren't hearing that problem, aren't hearing the same problems that I am. If you are, please use the chat room and let me know, because there's a couple more tricks I can try to clean it up. But if it's only me that's hearing it, then I'm just not going to worry about it. All right, 43.6 seconds left here in the third quarter. Blaze are up 21-8. I was going to say 3 touchdowns to 1. Going to air it out, and unfortunately was about 3 steps too far out. and not able to. The receiver was not able to bring that one in.
Davis, ball's incomplete. Turnover on downs. First and 10, Trojans.
I'm getting some feedback here. Thank you. So your audio is okay. Sound is good. I appreciate it, folks. I got a weird buzzing in my left ear, and I just wanted to make sure that you folks weren't hearing that as well. All right, now that the Chicago Bulls theme is done. I grew up in Illinois, and during the days of Jordan and Pippen, and you could not get away from that Doctor Who track. It was just played everywhere. Cincinnati comes up to the line. Nope, they've got two tight ends. He's going to roll out, try to scramble. She steps out of bounds with the first down, but there is a flag on the play. So we'll have to see what's up with that. The Blaze seem to think that it's against the Trojans. The flag was quick to be thrown as soon as the ball was snapped.
Illegal formation on the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Yeah, suckered in the chat room and didn't readjust the camera there. Okay. Back under center, one out to the left, but she had a quick handoff, trying to go up middle. They are stuffed. Let's see if I can't get an answer who that running back was.
Dixon on the carry. Lost 5.
Thank you, announcer. Sam Dixon on the carry.
This concludes the third quarter.
And with that, we are brought to the end of
After the third quarter of play.
of 3 here. We'll make sure I got the right mic setup going since I switched them up. All right, folks. That is going to bring us to the end of 3, as I said. We're going to go ahead and quickly step aside while they switch things around. And we will be back for the start of the fourth quarter. And welcome back to Colorado Sports TV's coverage. We're getting ready, fourth quarter underway. Oh, nice pass, but unable to hang on to it. That was going down to number 2.
Ball's incomplete. Third down.
Policio Rodriguez. I think I'll just say Maria. It's a little easier to read than the first half of her last name. Rodriguez is easy. It's the first part that I'm having trouble. See, this is why they don't let me on mic, as I'm horrible at pronunciations. I even screwed up Smith once. but it was spelled with a Y, so, Anyway, back to the game. Trojans break formation. They're going to send 1 out to the right, 2 out to the left. I believe they've got Robin as the quarterback right now. She is trying to scramble, steps forward, and loses the ball possibly. They might say down by contact, but that's either... No, it is a turnover. That is the Blazes' ball. She was trying to make something happen. Down by, first and 15 to go. But they haven't moved the sticks yet, so that's why I want to make sure that I've got the right.
2 penalties. Holding on the offense. Illegal hands to the face on the defense. Both balls offset. Replay third down.
Okay, there we go. So they're just going to do offsetting penalties, and we'll give the third down a second try here. Trojans going to line up 3 to the right, 1 to the left, in the shotgun. She is scrambling, trying to get away with it, away from the defenders. She does get rid of the ball down to number 13, but was unable to get it to her directly.
Johnson's pass, intended for Stanley, falls incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
We've got Stanley listed as a defensive lineman, but she was lined up as a receiver there. Number 1, Robin Johnson is listed as a running back on their roster, but she has taken about half of the snaps under center tonight, along with Ashley Eldridge, number 11. From what I can tell, Ashley has short blonde hair, or medium-length blonde hair, and Robin has fairly long brown hair. And with the numbering the way it is, that's kind of the easiest way to tell which quarterback is in there. That punt takes a Trojan bounce. Number 12 for the Blaze has it. That's Triplett. And she's still on her feet, breaking tackles, trying to get some defenders in front of her. But the Trojans are finally able to bring her down around the 38-yard line. Pretty much near the original line of scrimmage, front of the kick. I'm looking, but I don't see. Oh, there are 2 flags in the backfield. So we'll have to see what happens with this.
Return, personal foul, flipping on the receiving team, 15 yards from spot foul, first down.
Yeah, it was a clipping on one of those blocks, so that will back the ball up. Pretty much negate the whole run. So the Blaze will take over after the penalty here. 1st and 10 on the 19-yard line. That was a huge, huge penalty. About a 40-yard one. They're going to go ahead and break the huddle. It looks like they're sending 2 out left and 2 out right. They're spreading everyone out. They do have a running back in the backfield. She's there to block. Quick pass over to number 7, who's trying to fight for more yardage. Looks like she picked up about 6 there. Carrie Jo Wasserman, if I pronounce that correctly.
Pass. Incomplete to Weisman. We're getting 6. Second down.
All right, Blaze come up to the line. Same formation as last time, to the left, to the right, with a blocker in the backfield. Or runner, we'll have to see what they do. Looks like they went more laterally than forward on that one. And I thought I saw a flag. Yep, the umpire just picked it up, so we'll get word here.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Building a block in the back on the offense. Offsides on the defense. Penalties will offset. Replay second down.
I'm not exactly sure who caught a break on that offsetting penalties, but we're going to try the second down over again here. Lined up on the 25, so 2nd and 4 to go. Same formation as last time. This time, however, they do a quick pass out to the right, or left, excuse me. And she was able to get it up to the 39-yard line, so it's easily a first down. It moves the chain and keeps the drive alive.
Pass. It's complete to Libby Snow for a gain of 15. And another play. First down. Hockaday on the carry to the right. Loss of 2. Second down.
Las Vegas defense has certainly stepped up in this 4th quarter. The Blaze are running laterally a lot more than they're going forward in this drive. They come up to the line with their trusty same formation, to the left, to the right, 1 in the back. Another quick left throw, and I know I didn't say that right, but it worked last time, and it worked once again this time. She picks up about 5 yards. We'll have to see where they spot that exactly, but it should be somewhere around the 44-yard line.
We're gain of 5. Third down.
So 3rd and 5 here from the 44-yard line. We'll have to see if the Blaze are going to be able to keep this drive alive and get to the first. That'll be close. She picks up at least 4, possibly the 5 she needed. We're going to have to see where they spot it and how they wanted, how they set the chain gang up.
Gain of 3.
No, gain of 3. So 4th and 1 to go. So now we'll see what the Blaze do. Are they going to go ahead and punt it down, try to force the Trojans into a more defensive position, or will they go for it and risk the Trojans being on their own, in their own offensive zone? That looked like false start, but I didn't see any flags going, so I guess it was just a quick snap. The Trojan comes out of the scrum with the ball, so we will see. Yeah, they went for it and had it turnover on loss of downs.
No, that's a for the quarterback keep. No gain. Turnover on downs.
In fact, that was even a loss of 2. So the Trojans will have 1st and 10 on the 47-yard line with 9:15 to go in the game. Hands off, tries to run up the middle, met by a wall as soon as she gets to the line of scrimmage. Not really able to go anywhere.
On the carry. We're gaining 2. Second down.
Robin Johnson comes back in at quarterback, I believe, or did they put her back out at wide receiver? She's played both positions tonight, and they've had both of their quarterbacks out on the field at the same time, so it adds a double threat. But no, this time she is correct. She's going to roll out. Nice throw that's completed, and it brought down at the 5-yard line. She caught that at the 10, had another few steps before the 2 defenders were able to bring her down at the 5. So the Trojans at 1st and goal here with 8:25 left on the clock. Let me get a better camera angle here. They've been stuck in the middle of the field for so long. I need to turn the camera a little further. All right, they're going to try to power it up the middle. Looks like they picked up a few yards, but not the 5 they needed. So it's going to be second.
Johnson on the quarterback keep. Gain of 1. Second down.
That was more like a gain of 2. They're now set up on the 2-yard line, 3-yard line. And it's kind of hard to tell from this angle. Oh, tried it again, but this time there's a little bit of mustard on the lettuce. They blew that play dead as soon as the ball was snapped, so my guess is false start.
Prior to snap, false start on the offense, 5-yard penalty, remain second down.
Okay, so 2nd and 7. 2nd and 6. Again, kind of hard to tell from the angle. And that pass is good. That puts another 6 points on the board for the Trojans here with 7:08 left to go in the game. And we'll have to see if they repeat themselves again this time. With their last score, they went ahead and tried for 2 and were successful.
For Trojans touchdown.
Was trying for another quarterback keeper there, but again, as soon as the ball was snapped, the Zebras blow the play dead.
Good snap. Offsides on the defense. Half the distance.
But this time it is against the Blaze. So the Trojans will inch a little bit closer. Well, they tried for 2 and were unsuccessful this time. So they're just going to have to settle for 6. That brings us 21-14. Blaze over the Trojans. We're going to take a real quick break while they get set up for the kickoff. We'll be back in just a moment, folks. Thanks for watching Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Mile High Blaze versus the Sin City Trojans. Well, folks, welcome back. The stadium got a little excited there. The crowd's trying to be the 12th man here.
On the return, 10 yards. First down play!
I got a little bit better angle on those uniforms there, and it looks like they've got black pants and black trim on the gold jerseys. But it does look like they've got some kind of dark green helmets, which is kind of hard to tell without a lot of magnification. But that's the lighting here. It's just sometimes the stadium lighting plays tricks with colors. And the Blaze are going to take a timeout here.
As a correction, there was no timeout call. timeout granted.
Okay, he said there was timeout, and then he called it off. On the board, they still have both of their timeouts listed, so looks like they're skipping that. They're just going to go ahead and get lined up for the play. Blaze are keeping that same formation, to the left, two to the right, one in the backfield. And once again, they're going to do that quick toss left. It's worked a few times. The ball comes loose as soon as she hits the ground, but I think they're going to say down by contact.
Noah Essays pass. Incomplete to Weisman. For a gain of 5. Second down, Blaze.
Yep. She was able to pick 5 up on that. So 2nd and 5 here, just over the midfield line. They're lined up now on the 46-yard line. Oh! Thought she was going to come down with it, but in and out of her hands. Looked like the ball might have bounced off the lower portion of her shoulder pads. But the result is the same, incomplete pass. She was a little slow getting up, which made the Zebras a little nervous. They're making sure she's okay. Let's see, that's number 1 for the Blaze, so that's Ty Lowry. Looks like she's heading for the sideline, but just kind of at a relaxed pace. Which, hey, I don't blame her. If you get the wind knocked out of you, I'd be walking off it slow too. Not only that, but it helps, gives your huddle a little bit longer. 6:05 left in the game. Blaze are up by 7, 21-14. But with this much time, it could really be anyone's game still. Pitch out is successful. She's able to pick up the first down and then some. Pushes through to the 39-yard line.
Hockaday on the pitch to the left-hand side. And a first down for the Blaze!
All right, the Blaze changed their lineup a little, or their formation a little bit. They got 1 to the left, 1 to the right, 2 in the backfield. I believe that's the I formation, but again, there's a reason I don't normally announce. That pitch is successful, goes up the middle. The huge, huge gain. She has either got the first down or she is just short of it. They're going to spot her just short of it. It was about a 1st and a 9.5-yard run.
Timeout. Trojans, their second charge timeout.
All right, the Trojans do take this timeout here. So we're going to step aside real quick. We'll be right back, folks. All right, folks, welcome back. 5:22 left in the game, and the Blaze are up by 7. Oh. Sorry, I was faked out along with the defense. I thought that she handed that off. But that was an incomplete pass out to number 8. To Stone.
Incomplete. Brings up a crucial third down.
The Blaze's quarterback, I'm having difficulty reading what it is. That's one of the names that are all smudged up. So it's either Tauese or Tanese. I'm not sure. That one's pitched out right. Number 9 to it. It's able to pick up a few more yards, pushed across the 30-yard line into about the 28, and is able to pick up the first down. Just over 5 minutes left to go in the game. She's going to try to air it out, and that is complete. I got a little too tight there, sorry, but that was a completed pass to Lowry. Picks up another 6 points. Excuse me. Don't want to get ahead of myself. So 27-14 with 4:26 left in the game. We'll have to see if they're going to go for 2 or just go ahead and kick it. They're lining up for the kick. And it is good. So that puts it up 28-14.
Extra point is up and good.
Folks, we're going to step aside really quick. We'll be back as they get lined up for the kickoff. Thank you so much for watching the game. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Well, welcome back. The Blaze are kicking off after scoring their 4th touchdown. That is a deep kick that is fielded at the 20. Nice momentum there, but she is met up with a wall. It pushed her back about 5 yards. Finally brings her to the ground at the 30-yard line. I think they're going to end up spotting that around the 34, 35-yard. We'll have to see where they say her forward momentum got her. Yep, just shy of the 35. A cat's whisker shy. Now, technically, there is time yet for the Trojans to go ahead and tie this game up, but with just over 4 minutes left, they're going to have to get on it. They've got one timeout left plus the 2-minute warning. So with some smart clock management and using the sidelines, they've got plenty of time. We'll just see if they're going to be able to execute it. Bit of a trick replay going. A pitch, then a reverse. And she's trying to scramble, trying to get something going. Finally, she gets about 1 or 2 yards forward progress, but she ran close to 20 back and forth.
Second down, Trojans.
They're going to give her 2 yards on that. Trojans going to come to the line. They've got 3 wide out to the left, 1 to the right, nobody in the backfield. So it's either going to need to be a quick pass or she's keeping it. Oh, it was a quick pass, and the defense saw it coming. That was, I believe, a live ball because she threw behind her, or close to behind her. So we'll have to, that's why everyone was fighting for it. No, but they're calling that incomplete.
Incomplete. What do you say, Blaze?
They got a little bit of a break on that. So 3rd and 7 here from the 37.5. You can see the ball's kind of lined up between the hash marks.
Please put 3:10 on the clock.
The Zebras are calling for an adjustment here, adding a little more time on. So getting us back to 3:10 left in the game. Robin Johnson is scrambling, trying to get something happen, but she is swallowed up from behind by number 44 for the defense. Let's see. Hernandez. Chantel Hernandez
Johnson.
comes up and just stuffs her.
By number 44, Chantel Hernandez.
So the Trojans are going to use their final timeout here with 3 minutes to go. It's 4th down and 11. Not really a lot of time. It's kind of this is a tricky position. Do you just go ahead and try to kick it away? You need 2 scores. You need two touchdowns and 2 extra points to tie the game. So if you kick it away now with just 3 minutes to go, there's no guarantee you'll get it back with anywhere close to enough time for 2 scores. So it's an interesting conundrum, but at the same time, you don't really want to turn it over where you're at. But then again, if you do turn it over and they march it down, so you need 3 instead of 2. I mean, it's already borderline to inescapably or unreachable, I should say.
All right, fans, let's get on your feet. There's 3 minutes left, and it's 4th down.
I think somebody slipped the house announcer a little bit too much cappuccino. He's getting himself excited. All right, they come back up to the line. And they're set up for the kick. They do have one out each side in case they decide to fake it, but nope, it's a squib kick that ends up working its way out of bounds. I think that was 22. I think it was 22 for the, I keep wanting to say Scorpions, but that's not it. It's the Trojans. Amberlyn Twig, I believe it was, who was trying to chase that down, but she was not able to get there before it just kind of wobbled its way out of bounds. So the Blaze will take over on the 44-yard line with 3 minutes left to go. Let me get the shot set a little bit better for you there. She comes under center with one each side, two in the backfield. Handoff. And he's running the wrong direction. Trying to break tackles, breaks two of them, but there are three defenders there who finally able to bring her down at the 32-yard line for a loss of about 10. We'll have to see where the spot is.
Personal foul, face mask, number 7 in the defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Oh. Well, the Blaze caught a break on that. Trojans end up with a face mask, giving the Blaze huge yardage, pretty much wiping out the sack. My hat's off to the Sin City Trojans here. They have successfully managed to keep the Blaze to their lowest scoring game of the year thus far. And it's almost over, but there's still a few playoff games to go if they keep winning. Handoff goes to the left, is able to pick up the first down and more. Crosses the 40-yard line. Finally brought down around the 38.
Wow, which gives your Blaze another first down!
And more importantly, really, than the field position is the fact that the clock is still going. They just called, let it count down to the 2-minute warning.
The 30-second timeout.
So we've got 40-second timeout here for the 2-minute warning. Mile High Blaze 28, Sin City Trojans 14. We're going to go ahead and step aside for just a quick second. We'll be back as they get back underway. Thanks for watching Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Blaze versus Trojans. All right, folks, welcome back. Blaze have one left, one right, two in the backfield. Handoff, trying to work their way outside, but reshuffles, or repositions, retargets. Don't know what the hell I'm saying, but she changes directions, cuts up the middle, picks up another couple yards before coming to a rest pretty much back at the original line of scrimmage. And they've got a Blaze player who's a little bit slow to get up, number 42. She's limping a little bit. Is Sasha... I'm sorry, Sasha, I'm going to probably butcher this. Busutto? B-U-S-U-T-E-O. I'm just going to stick with Sasha. She had a nice run, but she's having a little trouble now. And they've got the trainers out there to take a look at her. So, folks, we're going to step aside again real quick. Let them do their magic. We'll be right back.
Trojans on the phone.
It looks like Sasha was just more winded than anything. She walks off the field under her own power. So we'll get back underway. Got a minute 45 seconds left in the game. Johnson pitches out. No, I'm sorry. This is Ashley at quarterback. She pitches out, runs into defenders, and we'll have to see what the penalties are. But as it stands now, the whole play ended up being about a loss of 3, which is the wrong direction you want to go at when you're trying to do some quick scores.
Rolling on the offense. Penalty will be declined. Second down.
Well, that pitch right ends up being a sweep left. Changed directions and cut back the other way. He's able to pick up a yard or two on that, but it depends on where they put the spot. Looks like she got back to the original play line of scrimmage because it's now 3rd and 10. Eldridge is back under center for the Trojans. Not that I can see her number very easily, but she's got longer and darker hair than the other quarterbacks. That's what makes it easier to spot. Sad, I know, but hey, I work with what I got. Drops back, tries to get the pass off, but she is stuffed. She's a left-handed quarterback, so I don't know that she saw that coming.
Sean Brigham on the sack. That brings up 4th down. Join me in your defense. Let's go defense.
The other folks in the booth with the house announcer are looking at me like, can we get him some more milk, please? He's a little too excited. But yes, I can't blame him. This is a lot of fun. So now Sin City is looking at 4th and 15. Ashley's back out there. She looks like she's going to go ahead and kick. They've lined up for the punt. So with 20 seconds to go, they're hoping to get it. Oh, it's a fake. It's a fake. And that pass was almost completed. The defense did a great job of batting that away at the last second. Tried a little trickery, but why not? When you've got under 20 seconds to go, the turnover doesn't mean as much. So my guess is that the Blaze will just come out there and kneel down and call it a game. But we'll have to see what happens. This is why we got to play it. They will take over 1st and 10 on the 32-yard line. And that will do it. They did just go ahead and take a knee.
Takes the knee.
And that brings us to, there's the end. There's the buzzer. So folks, your final score is going to be 28-14. Mile High Blaze over the Sin City Trojans. That was a lot of fun to cover. And they're getting the Gatorade bath down here. Well, if you can't take the Gatorade bath, don't win the game. Got the great sportsmanship here going of doing the handshakes, something I don't always see with men's sports. And I'm very happy to see here.
Congratulate the Blaze on the Red Shoe victory. And let's all join them as they advance round 3.
Thank you again so much for tuning in. Let me turn that house environmental mic down a little bit, maybe you can hear me a little better if I do my send off. Thanks so much for watching. And thank you so much for the Blaze for allowing us to come out and cover their season. We had a lot of fun. This should be the final game for us this year with the Blaze, but we're looking forward to being back with them next year. The Blaze do move on in the playoff structure. They head off to the regional game, I believe. I'm not 100% on that, but if you are following the Blaze on their Facebook page, they can keep you all the way up informed what's going on, where it's happening, and how you can tune in to watch those. I wish I was going with them to cover those next games, but I think they have a different crew covering it. But thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and sign off here for tonight. From Thornton, Colorado, the Mile High Blaze over the Sin City Trojans. We hope you enjoyed the game as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. And God bless everyone. Take care of each other. It's become crazy out there, and you know what I'm talking about if you watch the news at all. I don't care where you are on the spectrum. Just take care of everybody. Take care of each other. Have a great night, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching, everybody.